my fellow apprentice. I'm Ken and welcome back to the Thrifty Apprentice Studio. I am really excited because in today's video we are going to kick off our cheap art challenge. If you guys remember, for Michael's Black Friday sale, I did a art haul video where I picked up this Creatology 103 piece mixed media kids art set. And I did check Michael's site. They no longer have this available. I'm assuming that it is a set that they have out around Christmas time, but that is absolutely, or that Creatology releases around Christmas time, because I know more than Michael's carries Creatology, so maybe you can find it somewhere else. I didn't really source it because that's not the point. This is not a review. This is not about you having Creatology. This is simply about me launching a cheap art challenge to get the entire community out there involved in something really fun that is going to bring hopefully bring a lot of enjoyment and laughter to our lives, just having fun creating and just being carefree and like kids again. So let's talk about this challenge really quick. There are 2 rules and 2 steps. First, the rules. Number 1, what you use must be kids grade. It must be a kids grade product. I'm using Creatology. You could be using Crayola, Cra-Z-Art, I don't know, whatever kids grade that you like or that you want to use. And the second rule is that it must be a mixed media submission. It must be made up of watercolor, colored pencils, markers. They can be water soluble or not, that's your choice, and oil pastels, because that's what's in this particular art set that I'm going to be using to kick off this challenge. Now, the winner of this challenge will be winning a smaller version, well, pretty much almost the same version, but a smaller version, yeah, of this particular art set. Yes, I know it's not a lot. I know it's nothing to hoop and holler about, but it's something that you can have fun just creating with without thinking about how much it cost, because it was free to you if you win, or you can give it to your kids or your grandkids or your nieces or your nephews or the little girl or the little boy next door that you happen to know is interested in art. So that's going to be the prize for the challenge. Once it's over, the challenge will run from the day this video is released up until February the 14th, which is Valentine's Day. After that, all submissions will be considered and a winner will be announced and contacted. And I am just doing this simply to have fun, guys. I want to have fun and I want you guys to have fun, because that's what art is all about. So my set came in this beautiful little wooden storage box with a convertible top that goes into an easel. I cannot drag this big old joker in front of the camera for you to see it, so I just wanted to show you the cover so you can see what it looks like. And we are just going to be looking at the individual drawers, which there are 2. The bottom drawer has the 24 watercolor cakes and 24 oil pastels, 2 brushes, and the top drawer has 2 pencils, an eraser, a ruler, and a sharpener, 12 markers, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 colored pencils. So that is what's in this set. And of course they count the wooden box as a piece itself, because it converts into an easel, which is really cool when I am in the kitchen on the tabletop. So I'm gonna leave these out so we can look at these right quick. The steps, I'm sorry, because I almost left those out. I told you the 2 rules, the 2 steps. Number 1, you must subscribe to the channel and like the Thrifty Apprentice Facebook page. Pretty easy. Number 2, submit a picture of your entry in the comment section of the pinned post on the Thrifty Apprentice Facebook page. Is going to be the post that's pinned. It'll be the first thing you come across at the very top of the page, and you will see a whole little spiel about post your submission here, and that is where you will actually be posting the picture for your submission for the cheap art challenge. Guys, I hope you participate and I hope you have fun. And I'm going to go ahead and get it kicked off by doing the first painting of the challenge. Before I do anything with any new colors at all, no matter what media it is, I like to take a look at swatching them out. So let's look really quickly at the swatch sheets I did. This is the paper that came in the package with this particular set. It is not the greatest paper in the world at all, but it did work okay because it has a little I don't know, a little sheen on it or something. It worked okay for the oil pastels, the 24. I swatched them out here. In all honesty, they aren't all that bad. Then here on this same paper, I swatched out the markers, and to my surprise, I dragged a water brush through them, and they are water soluble. So I thought to myself that that would be great in creating this picture. Next, I swatched out the watercolor paints, and I drug them from heavy to a light wash drug. And they are, I mean, they're okay. They have a granulation, and of course, we all know that granulation is because the pigment is stretched with a lot of fillers, not because it's an expensive paint or it's a granulating paint. Here, there's some color mixing. I didn't do any glazing on the swatching like I normally do, but I did do some color mixing here to see if I can come up with some colors that was not already included in the set. You know, they're okay paints, but here, the more you layer them, as you can see, that they will start to crack. So 1 or 2 layers is probably as much as you should do, and not thick layers. They perform really well in a watered down wash, as you can see here from the painting, the little quick painting that I did when I was mixing them all together to see how they would perform. Now here's where I swatched out the 12 color pencils, and I tried to blend the brown with water, which did not work out at all. And then I did the darker blue with a blending stub, and it did okay. So they do okay as far as blending is concerned. Let's just take a final look at the little example exercise I completed with them, and this was using all of the media together. So that's what we are going to be doing in the challenge, using at least 4, using those 4 colored pencils, markers, be they water soluble or not, watercolors, and oil pastels in a kid's brand for this challenge to win a kid's brand art set. I think it's so cool, and I hope you guys do too. So let me get started. I'm gonna put this away and grab what I'm doing, and yeah, take off. All right, there, my thrifty friends. There you have it. The kickoff painting for the Thrifty Apprentice Studios Mixed Media Cheap Art Challenge. I hope that you guys, doesn't look like my Sharpie wants to write at all anymore. It's a good thing that I have another one. I'm gonna pop this big bad boy open to sign this. So, if you guys liked what you saw in the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Remember to go ahead and subscribe so that you can see all of the latest content uploaded to the channel. Use the comment section. I would love to know what you guys think about the Cheap Art Challenge, what you think about just being able to let loose and enjoy. Is this something that you're going to participate in, something you want to participate in? Don't forget the rules, guys. Don't forget where to make your submission. If you need to, just go ahead and jump back to the beginning of the video to catch all of that information. Head on over to the Thrifty Apprentice Facebook page and like us there to keep up with what goes on with the studio, both on and off camera. You can also check us out on Instagram now, where you can see small clippings of what we do in full tutorials on YouTube, as well as some of the cards that are currently available for purchasing, just for small support of the channel. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. And remember, as I tell you at the end of every video, oh, don't forget, get those submissions in. You got until February the 14th. I hope you guys participate. I really want this to be something that's enjoyable for everyone. And remember, just keep painting, just keep painting, just keep painting, just keep painting.